Just closing in here on Rain Lake. It's been a slow drive on this road. You can't be too safe. The road is just littered with potholes. Yeah, looks like we've got...
What are you buzz coming up fast?
They're driving the potholes a little more aggressively or skillfully than I am. 30 kilometers an hour is the best I can do here. Gosh, I might have to pull over and just let them by. Straight away.
The soil with our teardrops and our toil. For there was a time in this fair land when the railroad did not run, when the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel, when the green dark forest was too silent to be real, when the green dark forest was too silent to be real, and many are the dead men too silent to be real.
Those guys that passed me are out of sight. Okay, I got the car parked. All gear loaded up. And ready to roll. So that's the crew that passed me on the road. Turns out, I think that was Mark in the Park. Mark of markinthepark.com. Wasn't sure, but sure looked like him. Here we are, just out on Rain Lake. And take a look at the map and see what we're doing here. So today's objective is Misty Lake. Bunch of short portages, but there's already a pretty decent westerly behind me, so I'm guessing today's paddle is going to be pretty easy. There's a little bit of a cabin in there. I didn't think there was any private cottages here on Rain Lake. I guess that's what that is. First portage of the day. And that's a southwest wind there that just coasted me down the lake in well under an hour. Alright, well, we just got here to Jubilee Lake. That cedar there, I guess it's dead. Wouldn't have much chance with a dam like that. All the leaves are down, and the color left is the, I guess that's larch. Nice little campsite on Jubilee Lake here. It's actually a front lawn. You do not see that very often. So this is Juan Lake. Here's the next portage right over there. But before I do that, just going to take a quick lunch break. As you can see from this little bay, totally sheltered here, good spot for lunch. Last portage of the day to Misty Lake. Get a bit of a wet patch here. On a fall trip, I try to keep my feet dry as long as I can, which no one will recommend or teach you to do. Bad idea, because you can slip off a rock and break something. But this is what I'm going to try to do here. Okay, there we go. Tic-tac-toe. Back on dry ground. Well, this is the camp for tonight on Misty Lake. Only about 2 degrees when I left the put-in, but it's up above 10 now. For late October, that's perfect. Now this site, I paddled right past it. So from this side, which is where I was coming from, you can't see the sign at all. And even getting up to it isn't the most obvious thing. Now, that's the way into the site. There. Wow, I wonder if it's been shut down or something. Nope, no, it looks like it's all here. Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice spot. It's a little later than I thought. It's almost 5:30 now. But it's all good. We're all set up. Okay, so this is time for the food hang. A lot of people will futz with sticks or rocks, but I have a technique for this which I think works pretty well. Let's see if I can make it happen here. javelin technique. You won't see that anywhere else. So much easier to throw the paddle. See this T grip here holds the ropes. Oh, it's boiling. Okay. Yeah, it's those canoe soups. They've got some kind of a foaming agent or something in them. And they just warm up to a boil and then it kind of explode almost. Ready to start this portage? Looks like an easy one, at least to begin with. Wow, this portage is practically a road. In some cases, with the leaves on the ground, and you can't see very well with the canoe, it can be a little hard to follow the portage trail. But when it's a friggin' road, it's easy. All right, well, this brings us to Macintosh Lake. So, Macintosh Lake is a bit of a crossroads, and I suspect in the middle of the summer this is a very busy place. A lot of campsites, great big lake, a lot of space, and today it's deserted. Middle of the day on a Saturday. Nobody here. Another difficult portage to find. There it is there. But my map shows it's in the middle of where we are now and that point in the distance. So that's a bay on the right. My map says the portage is in the middle of that bay. And we're up at the end. This is the end of the lake right here. So I paddled all the way down and around that point looking for it. Just like I missed the portage on that trip last month. Last night I paddled right by the campsite, couldn't even see it. You know, you think you come to Algonquin, where could it be easier to find your route than Algonquin Park? But there's a few surprises to be had here. Hot soup isn't exactly what I need today on account of it being so incredibly warm.
Smokey the bear, prowling and a growling and a sniffing the air.
Look out.
He can find a fire
Stove problem.
before it starts to flame. That's why they call him Smokey. That was how he got his name.
Possible forest fire. Yikes. Stop. It was warm yesterday and now it feels like it must be 15 or so. Yeah, the temperature just sucked all the moisture out of the ground like it would in a midsummer day. That can't be true. Over 20 degrees? We're gonna have to make sure of this before I leave. That could be a real problem. Just gonna take care of this thing right now. Well, just got to Jubilee Lake. I have to get straight across the other side. The afternoon breeze has kicked up a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to break out the life jacket. So this end of the lake was the town site of Jubilee. I guess all the cleared area down by the shore must have been it. Just got to the bridge here. Looks like a bit of a lift over. A lift under? Maybe it's a lift under. What a torrent coming over that dam. So much for my dry feet. I did my best, but that lift under was just impossible. Probably could have hauled just right over that little bank somewhere a lot easier. And that really would have been a lift over. Kept my feet dry. This looks like a dead end. Yowie. Okay. At some point, it's too soon. Okay. Now where? That or this? I guess I'll stand up and see if I can see anything. I'm gonna go left. Sure hope this is going somewhere. Back on track. That's 2 dead ends I've hit. I don't know how anyone follows this creek. I mean, I have paddled a bunch of creeks in Algonquin. I don't think I've seen one quite like this. There we go. That's the first sign that we're on the flow. Hadn't seen anything yet. I will take it. And I try to do this again without falling in. Gosh, it doesn't look solid. even see that. And it's actually sticking right out of the water. Embarrassing. How did that happen? Oh, there's this weird foamy stuff in the water. Pattern I haven't really seen before. Well, that's a portage. And that was a bit of a battle getting here. Surprised at how tricky it was. Algonquin surprised me again. Alright, well here we are, finally at Brown's Lake. Today's, or the camp for tonight here. Wow, today wasn't supposed to be that big a deal, but somehow it cost me. I don't know why. Well, this is the campsite. On top of everything else, there's no sign for this site. I've been paddling up and down the shore looking for it. And all day I've been sort of battling the sun, right? Because it's October, it's so low in the sky and it's just hard to see at times. But hey, now that I'm here, it's actually a cool site. Very pleasant. And check out that, an old-fashioned outhouse. Like for at least 20 or 30 years now they've been taking them out. Alright, so I had a bit of a misadventure at that site. I just started setting up and I saw it's actually right on the hiking trail. It's a hiking site, not a canoeing site. And but that was fine. I thought, okay, it's empty, I'll just stay here, it doesn't matter. And like 10 minutes later some hikers showed up. Yeah, I was kind of on their site, which was slightly embarrassing. I had to toss all the stuff in the canoe and kind of get out of there, which fortunately just took about 5 minutes. And as it so happens, the canoeing campsite is different from what's shown on my older map. It's on the other side of the lake, so I paddled across and that's where I am right now. Turns out it's a much better site. It was worth all the hassle to have to pack up and move to get here. Anyway, so that's how those things sometimes start awkward and end up for the best. Alright, well that took a little longer than normal. 8:30. It's actually a very pleasant evening out here.
Temperature has got to be well above 10 degrees. In fact, it's so warm I probably should have been cooling that beer in the lake, but it wasn't organized to do that with all the disruptions. So it is what it is. And after the day I had today, I think I earned it. Okay, so 9 o'clock, all packed up, ready to go. We're headed back across the lake to the camp where I was, which is that cluster of pines right over there, and then try to pick up the portage from there. Move uphill here a little bit, try to pick up that portage. Okay, that looks like the trail here. I think we're all set. Now we just gotta move the gear up. Got a bit of a tricky crossing here. Thought I should put the canoe down. Don't think I can manage this with the canoe. Ooh, yikes. This is dicey. Oh, very dicey. I hate to get a soaker this early in the day. Let's try this.
All right. Dry feet intact. Yeah. Still moving through open hardwood. Aside from the gully where I had to cross that little stream, it's been pretty level and easy going. Oh, just hit a patch of hemlocks here, and all of a sudden you can see the trail. It's not covered in leaves. That's much better. Another patch of hemlocks, but check out this nice little lookout here, a bit of a cliff. That's a bit of a drop down there, and then a valley. You can see the hilltop on the other side of the valley. So, yeah. Thankfully, the portage continues up on high ground. And along portage, you're often looking for canoe rest along the way. Normally it's two trees close together forming a V, but in the open hardwoods that's not so common. I have a side branch going out of this tree, which is about 1 inch thick. So will it hold this canoe? We'll find out. Oh, baby. There you go. That's the way to do it. Rest break. Well, there it is. Ishkude Lake. We made it. Now, we're just looking for a put-in somewhere. Easy place. That could be it right there. Just have a look over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that spot. Right here, I think it was. There we are. Now, I believe that's the way out of the lake over there. It's supposed to be a small inlet. All right, well, here's a nice little takeout. It's like someone's been here before doing this. Wow. Okay, so just gotta pick up the next portage here. Got it right here. This shorter portage should take us out to Islet Lake. Okay, bit of a little creek crossing here. I still have dry feet, so let's see if I can manage this. Oh, that was easy. I'm gonna slip on that. Okay. All right, that's done it. Okay, well, there's Islet Lake. I just got to find the put in. I think I'm going to try this spot right here. See how it goes. Okay, over there, that looks like it. Oh yeah, that'll do. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, Islet Lake. Here we are at the top of Weed Lake, the end of Weed Lake. Good swamp there, full of larch. The takeout from Weed Lake, from a distance, it didn't look like it was going to be possible to paddle through this muddy little channel. But it turned out to be easy. Of course, I've got a very big boat here for solo. It's only drawing like an inch of water, which makes it much easier dealing with this kind of thing. Well, there's the main expanse of McCraney Lake to the south. McCraney Creek over there. And here, all along the shore, trees I guess were flooded out when the dam was built to make the lake. Well, we've reached the head of the lake, and I think we're gonna be entering the creek here. Well, that's interesting. Beaver Dam. I'm just gonna stand up here. I wonder if somebody actually kind of made this dam, all the rocks, or at least gave the beavers some help here. Back at Rain Lake, and that completes the loop. We're all packed up and ready to depart Rain Lake. Great trip. Next stop will be Hortons and Gas at Huntsville. Alright, that setting sun is exactly aligned with the road. Good God, I can barely see. You can actually almost see better on the viewfinder of the video camera than I can see looking at the windshield.
When the green dark forest was too silent to be real. When the green dark forest was too silent to be real. And many other dead men too silent to be real.